PissedConsumer at least gives me voice to say, if you are a teenager, uh, college student, and you're starting out, at this point, I'd say go Apple because they do respond. They do give answers. I have agents in my office that I went over to and said, "What do you do if you have this?" And we called them, and there was a person. There was a freaking person on the other end, and they didn't know the answers, but they went and found them, right? And they'll get back to you. Uh, what's Microsoft do? Um, Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Kind of like, thanks for the money when you participated. We don't care anymore. I have several accounts. So they have an Office 365 package, and I have several computers that have that have their their suite, Office suite on it. Each one has a different uh, email that you log into. So the only one. So what happened a year ago is uh, I guess they changed security or something, and when I try to log in, it says uh, it doesn't recognize me. I need to use a PIN, and I don't have a PIN because I've never used it before. And it says set up a PIN, go to this website, and it says I can't access the website. So I try to call them, and I get a robot. They tell me to go to a chat. I tell them my issue. They tell me to set up a PIN and to go to that website to set up a PIN. I go, that's what I just told you was that I can't, it won't let me. So tell me what I need to do. So at this point, from my 10 accounts, I'm down to like 7 because I cut off the billing because I can't access it. That makes sense? Yeah, there's no one to talk to me. I mean, we could probably solve it in 2 minutes if they would just tell me what the issue is. I've gone on chat boards and they're like, yeah, like there's a lot of people that have the issue, and it's just frustrating. I don't know. I don't know. You can see by looking at me my age. There was a book called the Book of the In Search of Excellence, and I'm just looking for somebody to solve my problem. I'm a customer. I pay. I'm low maintenance, and all I want is access to the accounts. And man, it's just frustrating that you get this loop and this chat and no help. And yeah, all the numbers that you get, they send you to that same chat. So it's just a loop of non-service and excuses. It's a shame that they have such a monopoly. I don't want to be an Apple person. I want to be a Microsoft Android person, but they certainly do give you reason to not. I would like to know how to access those accounts. That's it. Like, I don't want money back. I want the service that they promised. That's it. How do I access it? And how do I get to somebody who can tell me how to access it? Because the site they send me to just sends me to that loop that says set up a PIN, and then you do what it says, and it says, sorry, you can't set up a PIN. So there I am, left without an account and not access. The only thing I have now I have 2 phones, 2 different phone numbers, and they have all the accounts on it. Everything, but none of my computers can access all of them anymore. They can only access a few. I tried calling them with every single number you can find on the internet, and all of them sent. Now they all at first I got someone say they would call me. Well, I'm on the phone all day, and they don't tell you what time. So they did call me. I was on the line, and they said, "Sorry, we tried to call you," and that was it. Like, never tried again. Like, check the box, they're done. So I guess they go home for the day feeling like they did their job. No, they didn't. They didn't solve my problem. So that didn't work. But since then, because this has been over a year, since then, everything just sends you to the same website, and they want you to chat with an online. I'm convinced it's not a person, it's a robot, but they don't understand my issue. They just keep sending me to do the same thing, and I'm not insane. So I want someone to tell me how to access the account, how to set up the PIN, how to get to where you can set up the PIN, to look me up, to prove that I do have an account that that I pay, but I haven't paid lately because I can't. I don't have an account. Isn't it nice? Wouldn't you like to have a business where people are begging to use it, and you got so much business that you just go, oh, we don't care. We don't care if you can get us or help us at all. So that's what I get from them. Why? One, maybe somebody out there has solved the problem and they'll reach out. Uh, Two, it's just wrong. Like I want American companies, especially somebody that big with that big of a dominance in the market, to treat us like people and citizens and respond rather than take our money, keep asking for money, and not solve the issue of being able to actually use the product. That's why the right thing to do, and they're doing us wrong. It's miserable, and I know that I'm probably risking my life and health with whatever hit squad Bill Gates has out there to shut me down. But I'm gonna yell and scream because I'm a former spec ops guy, and I'll bring what they bring me. Come on, somewhere in there, give an option to where you could talk to somebody, or someone will call you, and if they call you, call them more than once. It's like keep calling or texting or emailing until you know that it's done or I don't need help anymore. Don't accept a non-answer as an answer. They could also, let's see, just having contact, right? Like this is a prevalent issue, but it's all automated, and their automation is an epic fail because it sends you in a loop. It doesn't solve anything, and there's no other solution or recourse. So this consumer at least gives me voice to say, here's what's wrong. Can anybody else help? I don't think I'm really complaining about the service. I'm complaining that there is no service. So, yeah, the product would be fine. They just need to put some people behind it because stuff happens. We get that, but you need to be able to fix it when it does.